I wanted to talk about beta watches. Many people have a watch which they wear when they're doing DIY, gardening, things like decorating, all sort of things like that, which they don't care if it gets damaged or scratched. Just general, usually cheap watches, but some people actually use expensive watches such as Rolexes because it's a tool watch, so they'll wear it all the time. Breitlings, a friend of mine's got a Breitling Crosswind, and he just batters the hell out of it, and that's his only one watch. And I was thinking, what watch do I wear when I'm doing stuff like that? I don't really have one specifically. I'll just wear my normal everyday watch, whichever it'll be. And if I'm doing anything such as gardening, DIY, stuff like that, I tend to just take it off. I don't really need to know the time when I'm painting or if I'm planting something or any other kind of stuff like that. So I've never sort of thought of any of the watches as beta watches. But when I looked, I think I would say these four are probably my, I guess you could say, beta watches. The Accurist, no, it's not Accurist, sorry, it's the Citizen. The Citizen, which is over here, is not mine, it's a friend of mine's. And I just wanted to show you, this is his beta watch. And I wanted to show you what it's like. It is quite beaten up, and it does make quite a good a beta watch. So the other ones are mine, and I'll just go through them. This is the Seiko, I think it's SK007. I'm not sure, but I'm sure somebody will tell me if I'm wrong. A great watch. I bought it about 5 years ago, and it's still in really good condition, even though I've used it for, I guess you could call a beta watch. But like I said before, if I'm doing something such as decorating or gardening or any work on the car, I'll take it off. I don't really see the need to have it on when I'm painting, to have it covered in paint. But the bezel, as you can see, is hardly got any marks on it. I did change the strap, because the Seiko strap was rubbish. It was really hard, and this one's much more flexible, soft. I've used this running, I've taken it swimming, I've gone travelling with it, and it's a really strong, robust watch. I think as a beta watch, if anybody was looking for one, this would be fantastic. Under $200 I think it works out as. I paid about $129 I think about 5 years ago, so I don't know what they are at the moment. But a really good watch. I'm very pleased with it. And I did consider changing the hands and things, because I don't like the hands when I first got it, but it's grown on me. But yeah, if you're looking for a good automatic beta watch, it's great. It's got the day date on it. I think it's 200, yes, 200 meters water resistant, so it can be used for just about everything you can throw at it. This is my latest watch. I bought this about 2 months ago. I wouldn't really say it's a beta watch. It's more of a, I bought it more of as a travel watch, because it's got dual time. I've done a review of it, so if you just look on the right hand side, I'll put a link to it. A great watch, water resistant to 100 meters, very understated. Bracelet, I might change the bracelet. I've just come back from a trip, and I wore this, and it was great. It was just what I needed. As a beta watch, yeah, it would be very good. It seems to have held up quite well so far. So yeah, it's another good one, but this one is more expensive. I think they're around about $1,000. I managed to get this at cost price, which was a really good deal, so that's why I couldn't pass up on it. So that's another one. The Polar, I'm not sure what it is. 1 second. Yes, it's the FT80. This is a fantastic gym watch. That's why I bought it. It came with a heart rate monitor, and I've used it outside the gym as well. Only downside, 50 meters water resistant. You can change the battery yourself, but really you need a seal when you change the battery. I haven't had any problems so far with it. I've changed the battery. It does everything you need it to do. It's got dual time, it's got a stopwatch, it's got a countdown. You put your heart rate monitor on and you can go running, you can go just about weight training, whatever you want to do. It's great. Again, very strong, nice soft rubber strap. When it's on your wrist you don't really feel it. It's nice and light. You can set your own goals. As you can see, it gives me a little notification there because I haven't used it for some time. The heart rate monitor is has broken, so I need a new one. So it's telling me to train a lot more because I haven't used it in months. So I need to get a new one, a new heart rate monitor, and then I can go back to using it. But yeah, a great watch. Can be used as a beta watch, I guess. Would scratch easy though. And this is the other one, the Casio. I've had this a long time. It's got a 10-year battery life, but I think I've had it for longer than 10 years and it's still on its battery. Again, another great light watch. I've changed the strap because the old one broke. As you can see, this one doesn't fit. It was really hard to get 16mm watches, so I've sort of hacked away at another rubber strap, and I've put it on this because this strap is not very flexible. It's flexible, but it's, let me just take it off. I want it to mold to so you can see it was straight, so it'll take time to mold round to my wrist. So if you put it on one of these, what it does, it'll mold it round, so it'll be a bit more comfortable once you do put it on. So that's just a bit of a tip for anyone who's got a strap that needs to mold quickly round. When you take it off, put it in one of these, and it'll keep the shape of it. But again, good watch to wear, really cheap. I think I paid about £20 for it, and it does everything that you need it to do. It's got countdown, I think it's got 5 alarms, stopwatch, second time zone, it's got a light which you won't be able to see, water resistant to 100 meters. Yeah, just a great watch which if you want to wear, if you're doing anything that you don't want to damage one of your more expensive watches. I've started using this a lot when I'm traveling, especially if I'm going to places where you don't really want to be wearing expensive watches, and this is very understated. So again, a great watch. And last, the Citizen, the EcoDrive. I'm not quite sure what model this one is. Like I say, it's not mine. I just wanted to show what someone else's beta watch looks like, and this one has been absolutely beaten. Look at the bracelet. It's got all these scratches on, but I've seen other watches which are not used as beta watches which have just the same amount of scratches, and the dial and the crystal, it's not, I don't know, so I think it's some sort of plastic plexiglass probably, that's why it's got so many scratches on there. But yeah, this is his beta watch, or his everyday watch I should say. It's about what, £160. I've been looking at Citizen because I think they're really good watches, and this one's got the EcoDrive system where it doesn't need a battery. It charges up by the sunlight, or even just a bulb, so you can just leave it and it will charge up. When he gave it to me, the power had absolutely drained off from it. He hasn't worn it for some time, and I just put it by the window at night, and by 6 AM, so about an hour, not even an hour's sunlight, it was ticking as normal like it is now. So it is pretty good. It charges quite quick. You can see the hour marker there is broken. It's got this world timer function, but you have to use it manually. So if you want to look at the time, you've got to see how many hours ahead it is. So not really something that you'd need. The better one would be one that rotates by itself. It's got a chronograph. I think it's just a 60-minute chronograph. Yeah. So, and it's got a date function. For the price, I would have taken a Seiko instead. I think it's a lot better. But out of these two, I don't know which one would be the most robust. I would have a feeling this one would be better. But because it's an automatic, there are some places where you wouldn't be able to use it. If you're doing hammering something, you don't really want to be wearing an automatic. You want to be more of a quartz watch. So I guess a quartz watch would make more sense as a beta than an automatic, because you're more likely to damage something inside. But they're almost the same price. If I was to buy another one, or if I was looking for a beta watch, I would probably go for something like this, but a GShock or a Suunto. I did have a Suunto many years ago. Again, a fantastic watch, but only 50 meters water resistant, and it let the water in after a few years. The seals broke, even though I replaced them. So I got rid of it. I've been looking at another Suunto, so I might just buy another one. But they're very big. But again, they do absolutely everything. They've got a barometer and temperature gauge, and you can do there's got compass bearings. And it's great. That was a great watch. But for the time being, I'm not really in the market for another one, because that'll do for me. And I think after my 4-week test of the Panerai, I'll probably go back to the Victorinox or even the Steinhardt. I tend to swap my watches around all the time. I'll wear it for a few days or a week or so, and then I'll go back to something else. But yeah, so those are the watches. Let me know what type of watches you use for as a beta watch in the description. Thanks for watching.